What is the Crown Channel?
We're bringing you original gaming and pop culture entertainment.
Without further ado, your coach is Ammunition.
Oh my God!
Chelsea,
Okay.
I'm
sitting next to my buddies right there.
Mighty fine.
Get out! Get out!
Oh, come on. What is this game?
20 more seconds.
Yes.
Do we see spiders?
Sophie Dio says, he in the balloon. All caps.
The chat has decided to show mercy and has chosen pink lemonade.
Alex says I want to be a toaster.
We're here. We're ready.
I'm the worst person to have on your team in Apex Legends.
Right here, guy. There we go.
I love you.
I don't think Twitch has ever done something like this.
I am reality.
Knock it off, Todd.
I think Amber's been pretty clear about how she feels. I'm nothing like my dad. I want to be just like you.
I've fought to keep this planet safe. Your power's got to be due any day now, son.
Morning! I'm scared, Dad. What if I can't do this?
Follow me. Slow down. Land. I said land. Stop! Get up.
I'm actually getting used to this a little.
That's not good.
You need to be better. After everything he's done, how can I live up to all that?
You need to decide what kind of hero you want to be.
That was you! In the blue and the yellow? Why don't you meet the team after school?
May we count on you in the future?
Yeah, I think so.
And bored of this.
Son, we need to talk. What I'm about to tell you will change everything.
I wasn't ready before. Now I am.
You being a superhero is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. Now take me flying or I'm gonna tell everyone you're invincible. Sorry, not sorry.
So, what do you say, Earthlings? One more CLICKSPORT. Never good anybody. Unless, of course, you become goo.
Welcome to CLICKSPORT-2, the pre-goo, here on the Crown Channel. Tonight, we're going to be meeting up with Zoc and the Ethereals for a look behind the curtain at CLICKSPORT-1. We're also going to get a sneak peek at CLICKSPORT-2, the buffering, and a few other surprises. I'm your host, Red Vactor, co-winner of CLICKSPORT-1. Make sure to enter the command center in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Here you can watch one of my favorite episodes of CLICKSPORT-1 and the extended trailer for Invincible, take control of your viewing experience. Now, for those of you who are not caught up on CLICKSPORT-1, let's take a look at a recap.
It is I, Zoc Aventus, gatherer of gamers, here to insist upon my revenge on the planet Earth.
5 teams will compete over the next 3 days to determine who is the greatest player in the known universe!
100% skill, 0% luck.
Are you ready to slay this competition, queen?
We're gonna go show Zaki Poo what we got. You have a nickname for him already? Yeah, Zaki Poo, bro. We text.
There's a lot going on. Inappropriate amount of belly is out.
I will gladly take a slow zombie any day.
I'm like worried that I don't dress cool enough to hang out with aliens.
Today, I will banish all of you to the world of tanks.
Yes! Got him. Let's go. They're ramming. Oh, no.
This is outstanding. It's thrilling.
Bottom line is we're gonna kick some zombie butt.
Oh my guns, baby. Are you gonna do what needs to be done?
I'm gonna kill him.
Let's see what you're doing.
It is craft, spear, and kill 3 zombies.
Oh, I don't have a gun. Bro, I'm gonna go Mike Tyson on these zombies. Yeah, fine, let's go.
This is how many kills we got. I've run out of paper. I've literally run out of paper.
My character has put away the gun. He's saying, you know what you can get, aliens? These hands.
Boom, baby.
Oh, sliced him in half. They must be on sale, bro. They are all...
The results are in. Bob and Red are crowned the best players in the known universe.
Yo, let's go, baby. Let's go, Bobby.
If you thought CLICKSPORT-1 was crazy, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm taking off.
CLICKSPORT-1 was wild, but hey, now it's time to meet the actors behind the characters. First up, we have Itzel, who enjoys roasting his blends of coffee beans and is considered the most egomaniacal member of the team. Brought to life by the actor and all-around good guy, TJ Hassan. TJ, welcome to the pre-goo. How are you doing? How's your day going?
I am doing fantabulatastic. I don't know what that means, but I'm doing great.
You know what? That was honestly the best word I've heard today, and I'm so glad you're doing great. Are you looking forward to the show today?
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm ready to have some fun, ready to do it.
All right, well, hey, I'm so glad to hear that. Next up, we do have Ignato, the Fire Lord himself. Everything is clutch about this guy. He's exuberant. You see him coming from a mile away, but ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing you can do about it. He was there when Mario saved Peach, when the Covenant attacked humans. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some Pog champs in the chat for Matt Villache. Matt,
what's going on, everybody? I'm good. I'm great. How you guys doing?
Hey, you know, we're doing awesome. We've got TJ, we got Matt here. The group is coming together. Matt, do you got anything for the chat to hype them up for today?
Listen, all you guys got to know is I'm going to take it home. I'm going to get the dub tonight, all right? Be on my side, all right? Because I'm going to lie, I'm going to cheat, and I'll be honest. I'll do what I got to do.
Oh, Matt.
Okay, Matt. Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on you for sure, because I think that might be a little dangerous on you know, in Among Us. But we like to hear that. Up next, we have a New York City badass comedian and a real-life social deduction expert playing Yuretsi, the only ethereal to ever control latency, ladies and gentlemen, Shakira de Messier. Shakira, how are you doing today?
I am so good. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be back with these fools. Happy to be here, happy to play.
Hey, I am so glad you are here today. I just asked Matt, but do you have anything that you want to give the chat right now to get them hyped for tonight's show?
Listen, I be knowing. That's all we need to know. I be knowing.
That's all we need to know. There's going to be an imposter out there, and Shakira is going to know. Well, we love to hear it. Up next, the next ethereal coming in is the owner of Durn the Darns, Vengeance Depot, and one of the casting agents on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Josh Warren here. Josh, how you doing, bud? Oh, Josh, you out there, Josh?
Hello. Hello.
Hey,
Red, it's good.
There was a little latency. It's great to see you, Josh.
Probably due to Kira and her latency mastery.
Hey, it totally happens. But are you excited for the show, bud?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Sitting in the waiting room was the longest waiting room of my life.
Well, hey, you know, I heard you had a sandwich, and so I hope that, you know, the sandwich kept you company in the waiting room. Josh, we've got the whole group here, but guys, it's time to take a look back at you guys in character.
For those of you just joining us, we are the Ethereals, hosts and Zog's minions of revenge. I'm Durn, the leader of the pack.
I'm Itzel, the spikiest guy around.
Birth from the volcano. I am the fire god, Ignato!
I'm Yuretsi, ex-warlord, current disgruntled employee, and the only one around here with any sense.
Man, Nicholas.
That was that brought me back memories of CLICKSPORT-1 just immediately. Shakira, let's start with you. How, you know, disgruntled employee. Tell me more about this character. How was it getting in and out of that character?
You know, when Josh came to me, I met Josh first, and he said, "Hey, can you play yourself?" I was like, "Yeah." So, you know, we share a lot, Yuretsi and I. So it was really just, you know, me going out there and being me.
Well, you know, you did a lovely job, and we all love to see Yuretsi out there. TJ, I want to come to you because you had one of the most, I would say, interesting costumes. TJ, how was it getting in and out of that costume?
It was interesting. It took a long time. It took a lot of baby powder. It took about 30 minutes just to get into the suit. And once you're in the suit, you know, you better use the bathroom beforehand, you know? So, but yeah, look, those guys did a great job building those costumes, and it's great. Now I know what it feels like to be Batman. So.
Yeah, you know, you and Batman, the same. I love to hear that, TJ. But Josh and Matt, do you guys have any quick notes on how it was getting in and out of those the character outfits?
I just put on a diaper and I was ready to go. Professional all the way.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was
intergalactic diapers.
Really easy for me. I barely had to wear anything. So. But
Josh,
shout out
to
thank you. Shout out to Shane Morton and Silver Scream FX. He's the guy who created all of the costumes for CLICKSPORT-1.
Well, he did a spectacular job, and I think everybody in the chat enjoyed them as well. Did any of you guys know each other before this project, or what? You know, did Zoc bring you guys together?
It is I, Zoc Aventes, gatherer of gamers.
Oh, well. Look who we have there, Dan Fogler. Welcome to the show, my friend. How you doing?
It is I, Zoc Aventes. Alpha Centauri can't beat me. I have been jettisoned from the Botany Bay. How's it going?
It is going wonderful, Dan. It is great to see you, and it's always wonderful to see you in character as Zoc. I love Zoc so much. But don't tell my girlfriend about that.
Good.
But it's okay.
Oh.
We're gonna be fine. We don't want to make this weird. Dan and Josh, you guys have known each other
weird.
as writers on the project. It's already weird. It's too late. Can you guys talk a little bit about the process on developing the storyline behind the scenes?
Yeah, yeah, it's really quite delightful to be with everybody here. Josh and I know each other the longest. Geez, man, it's coming on 20 years now. It's crazy. Wow. Oh my God! And we met in UCB. We were taking improv classes together, and we just were, we just enjoyed like creating together, and we'd hang out and watch our favorite TV shows and pop culture, sci-fi events, and he loved Miami Vice, and we would sit, watch endless episodes of Miami Vice, and then we would say, "Ooh, what's our version of that?" So we made this crazy show called Malarkey, and I was so that was like a crazy cop show infused with. We were ahead of our time. It was like a crazy cop show infused with video game footage for the car chases, stuff like that. And then I was very much into. I loved, Star Trek and Star Wars and everything. And I was obsessed with Ricardo Montalban and the Khan characters and Kirk, and I love how over the top they are, and so I've been trying to like squeeze that impression into all sorts of show ideas that we've had over the years, right, Josh? And what's crazy is like 20 years later that our antics are paying off. And Andrew Santa Maria, who works at the Crown Channel and was developing this Click Sport show. He was in Malarkey. He was in an early. Yeah, he was one of the Malarkey ensemble players, and so it was fun, man. We all were pals working together. TJ was in Malarkey. He's hysterical in it, and we're hoping, that this starts to take off, and it is, and then we can kind of branch out and try to introduce or reintroduce Malarkey and other ideas that we've had over the years, and kind of like a fun variety show here. And then Matt and Shakira came on for this, and we're so excited to have them. It was born out of the love of sci-fi and our friendship. So Zoc Aventis is basically he's basically Ricardo Montalban meets Galactus. Meets the cast of 300. He's got like a they did like
a big pictorial.
I said, yeah, well, it's not just pectorals. I was like, let's have this, because you know how Khan is bursting out of his astronaut suit. So I was like, ooh, I want that. And then they took it a step further and just was like, just abs busting out. It's just like, I was like, whoa, all right.
The whole package.
Yeah, the whole thing was coming out there. And thank God, thank God I had a durable cod piece. Those outfits are amazing, man. I love those outfits. It's also very
really out there. I like them.
Yeah, like very. That's also like very Mighty Morphin. Like did you guys watch that stuff growing up? I love that.
Absolutely.
Stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and right, Josh? Like we just put everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like Kiss. It's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
But I gotta ask, Josh. You guys mentioned the improv thing. What was your guys' favorite improv game that you guys participated in together? I'm interested.
Oh wow. Our favorite improv game? Well, we would do Harold's, right?
It was long form Harold show, so it was like a one-act play that was completely made up off the top of your head.
That takes a lot of creativity.
Like Matt and TJ and I all have done a lot of short form improv together as well. So my favorite short form game is a game called Sit, Stand, Lean, where one actor must be sitting, one actor must be standing, and one actor must be leaning at all points in time.
I wanted to guess that, Josh. That's interesting.
Yeah,
When you did that.
funny, man. Physicality. I like trying to like justify the movements
right
in
the
the
characters
scene
and everything.
You know, so
it totally makes sense. I'm gonna have to Google sit, stand, lean, and maybe play that with my friends here in the studio. But let's shoot it over to Shakira. Shakira, what was your favorite part of the show for you?
Honestly, meeting everyone on the set, from creative to folks on camera to these jokesters. It was really a great experience. I loved it.
Well, honestly, it was so great to see you guys in character, just going out there and being the Ethereals. It was super, super enjoyable for me. Like, it really made the whole show as, you know, as a contestant as well. So it was great to see you guys out there just having a blast and having some fun. Let's see. Let me show you guys one of my favorite moments from the show.
Cool. Oh, hi. It's me, your pal Zoc. Let's be frank, shall we? Some of you viewers have been very concerned about my bulge. Well, I want to be totally out in the open with you about all of this bulge business. Here, let me show you. See? It was here when I got here. Totally innocent. A true companion. My loyal bulge. He likes it when you scratch him. And of course, it is my duty to derf my bulge, which I do regularly with my specially patented Doc Zoc's new derf powder. Good for all your bulge needs. See? There you go. It's nothing to be alarming your filthy minds about. You should all be ashamed for assuming this was anything but absolutely pure, family-friendly entertainment. Isn't that right, Bulgie? More powder, you say? Okay. I am Zoc Eventus, and my bulge approves of this message.
Wow.
Disturbing.
So Dan,
I noticed. Yes, sir. What were you saying? I noticed
tell us
that.
more. Go ahead.
They allowed my laser nipples to be seen. They were covering them all in the ads, but in this, they were allowed to breathe free. Why? Why, Red?
Well, you know, I don't answer for the social media gods, but sometimes when you're too powerful, you just gotta cover them up just a little bit. And but I gotta know, what was going through your mind when you did that scene?
Oh, I wrote that scene specifically for myself. Let me tell you something. That's not an improv. That came out of an improv, man. We were talking about nerfing a bulge, or what was it, John? Anyway, the point is that this is how improv works. Because let me fill you guys in on the next chapter here, if you guys want to hear it, because I've been brainstorming about what the next episode might look like. Okay, and I'm glad we showed that particular bulge commercial. So this is what happens. If you guys want to hear this, you excited?
Yeah.
Let's hear it. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm in.
Okay, you should be. Okay, so Zoc, in honor of CLICKSPORT-2, he's gone to a planet that's inside his wormhole to hunt mollusks for a new armor. Okay? And in his absence, the bulge is multiplying. You ever seen the Tribbles episode of Star Trek? know what I'm talking about?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Triples?
I'm on
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Trouble with triples.
Okay, everyone knows it. The fucking all the fuzzy little like munchkins that are. And Kirk is like, oh my god, there's so many fuzzy testicles all over my ship. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now the bulge is lonely. Okay, in Zock's vessel, and the bulge starts multiplying. Okay. And it gets a hold of the teleportation device and starts teleporting bulges to Dern's depot. Okay? So now the depot is being overrun by bulges.
Oh dear. Everywhere!
Okay, so Shakira, remember how I was like, I want to see you with the machine guns, just like like remember Alien? Okay, Alien. So it's like it's like Aliens. You know Aliens, and you have the laser machine guns, and you're just shooting all the bulges. You're like, holy shit, they're everywhere! Oh my god! And you're fighting them off. Okay, Matt, you have the fireball power, and we cut to you, and you're fighting off bulges in kind of like it's like a Super Mario like castle world, and you're shooting fireballs out at the bulges. You digging that?
Right on.
Okay. TJ?
I have so many questions. So many questions.
Okay, thank you. Good. Okay, and Josh is now trying to contact Zock. Where are you, Zock? And he goes and he puts on like a spacesuit, and he's like, I have to do this manually. And he starts to like fly in space trying to find Zock's wormhole. Why is he doing this? He's swimming in space, and he's trying to find Zock. But and TJ, who is Dern's right-hand man, is now he's like in the Dern position, fielding all the calls, and like he's like, oh man, it's like this, you know what I'm saying? TJ, you're just like, you're trying to like fucking, I cursed. I'm not allowed to curse. You guys will.
We'll blame it on the bulge. We'll blame it on the bulge.
Blame it on the bulge. Blame it on the bulge. Okay, so. Thank you. You guys didn't even join me. All right. So you like where this is?
Because we're all under 50.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
but go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
So, okay, no, but you guys are digging this so far, right? I mean, are you liking it?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, so, and now, but really, well, I won't give the whole thing away, but there's a Starscream Megatron thing going on here that Josh has introduced, which I think is brilliant. Where, you know how Starscream is always trying to dethrone Megatron. That's what's going on with Dern and Zock. Maybe Dern planted the seeds of the bulge. Maybe he wanted this to happen. Think about it. I think it's going to be a great first episode. You guys are just like...
I'm very much looking forward to that.
Really?
But hey,
everyone's
the bulges.
Upset. Everyone's just like, I don't want to be fighting bulges all day. Sorry, guys.
I love it. It's my first time hearing
in the bulge.
Yeah.
But guys,
I just made it up. Yes,
overrun. Oh dear. Before we get before we get run over by the bulges, when we come back, we're gonna play some Among Us and talk more about CLICKSPORT 1 right after this. And guys, beware of the bulges. Okay, be safe out there.
What is the Crown Channel?
We're bringing you original gaming and pop culture entertainment.
Without further ado, your coach is Ammunition.
Oh my God!
Chelsea,
Okay,
I'm so.
I'm sending that to my buddies right there.
Mighty fine.
Get out! Get out!
Oh, come on. What is this game? 20 more seconds.
Yes.
Do we see spiders?
Selfie Dio says, he in the balloon! All caps.
The chat has decided to show mercy and has chosen pink lemonade.
Alex says, I want to be a toaster.
We're here. We're ready.
I'm the worst person to have on your team in Apex Legends.
Right here, guy. There we go.
I love you.
I don't think Twitch has ever done something like this.
I fought to keep this planet safe. We are left to wonder who will save us now. This is the beginning of a long journey, son. What I'm about to tell you will change everything.
I can do this! This superhero thing is destroying my GPA.
Here.
Wow.
Welcome back to CLICKSPORT-2 Pre-Goo. We are here with the cast and creatives from CLICKSPORT-1, and we're about to jump into some Among Us gameplay. But before we do, make sure to enter the command center at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen to customize your viewing experience and see more of the great content we have for you. So now, guys, who's going to be the imposter in this Among Us gameplay? We're about to find out.
Oh my God.
Are you guys ready to get playing, or have you guys ever played Among Us before?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm ready, man.
Played and I'm a master.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Okay,
about all
Shakira,
that.
do you have any tips for the group if you're a master?
Yeah. Stay away from everybody. That's rule number 1. Trust no one. No one's your friend.
Okay.
Don't talk to anybody. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, have fun. Have a good time.
Exactly. Okay, well, Shakira, thank you so much for the tips. Matt, do you have any tips you want to give the folks right now before we jump in?
I'm gonna take her advice and not trust anybody, which means not trust her. So I'm gonna do the exact opposite of what she just said. That's my play.
Okay.
Okay.
Dan, how do you feel about those tips, Dan?
I don't know. I'm second guessing the whole Bulge episode, and I'm just like, what? Josh, what do you think? Should we do the Bulge episodes?
I think we should.
You like that episode?
I love the idea.
I'm looking forward to it.
Stick to it.
Okay, now I'm gung ho about it.
We're about to get into our first round of gameplay, okay? So don't be distracted by the bulges, even though they're all in the back of our heads now and they're never going to escape, okay? You guys got to do some tasks on this ship right now and get away from the imposter, okay? If the imposter kills all of you guys will lose. So be the best out there, okay? And as Shakira said, don't trust nobody, okay? Because I don't know, they might throw you into a pit of bulges, which would be the worst.
Bulges. Get down. Get up again. Oh, can I teleport?
Well, let's see. Josh, what's going through your mind right now? What tasks are you doing?
I'm trying to
I'm doing it.
do something in the electrical room that's not working the way I want it to.
Well, I'm in an electrical room and you're making me nervous.
Both of you make. I'm keeping my eye on both of you.
What the hell am I doing? Why isn't it working?
That's real sus.
How do I do it?
You know what, Villachet, I'm just gonna follow you.
You're gonna follow me?
Yeah. I don't trust you, man.
Can't figure out how to
stay right on him, PJ.
RS. What's RS?
Task complete.
Oh, I did it!
Oh, man, this...
Guys, I figured out what RS means.
Oh,
what does it mean?
You're finding out. You're learning.
It means right stick.
Yes, it sure does. It sure does. And then RT means right trigger, just so everybody knows.
Oh my God!
We're learning here today.
Somebody died?
It totally
Somebody
happens.
just
It totally
screamed.
happens.
Do we got a dead body?
That can't be good.
Help!
You guys might need to call an emergency meeting, guys. I'd call an emergency meeting if I was you guys.
Call a meeting.
Guys,
Report.
I'm gonna go and
I'm calling it.
Okay.
I'm calling
this
it.
is not cool.
All right.
Oh my
What
God.
happened? Imposter.
Doc
Whoa.
is dead. Chicken is down.
Who's chicken?
I was doing some type
Dead
of
now?
wiring in the admin room and trying to go swipe the card.
Okay, I just got scanned, so I know I didn't do it. You guys can believe me.
Well,
I pressed the button,
Just
so I was in the
believe
middle
you by
area
you
the
saying.
whole time.
I don't
You
know.
pressed the button. Why'd you press the button?
Care.
I called the meeting. Somebody said a dead body, so I called the meeting.
Who said that body?
Smart moves.
I just heard someone
It was
scream.
you.
Guys.
What was everyone's last task they were doing? TJ, what were you working on last, TJ?
I was doing the card thing. It took me like 20 minutes to do the little card.
That doesn't take 20 minutes. That's very quick.
Oh.
I'm exaggerating.
Last thing I did was...
I don't know, man.
I saw TJ in storage when I was on my way to the admin room.
Thank you.
And I never saw a dead body. I scream.
Thank you, Josh.
Nice to know that, Josh.
Well, I've been followed by Gugad, and I've been juking him. So.
Okay.
Well, last thing I did was die. That's the last thing I did. Die.
Hey, well, you know what? Someone's got to do it in this game, Dan, and I'm so sorry it had to be you.
I guess so.
I don't feel like
someone had to die.
To vote on who it is.
Josh. Yeah,
Josh,
who are you going to vote on, Josh? Are you nervous?
I'm skipping the vote because I don't have enough evidence on who it is.
Hi, Josh.
Okay, that's not a bad move.
I want to go. I'm going to. Oh, God.
Wow, you guys.
Oh, my God, guys.
All right. We're going to figure this out.
No one was ejected.
Into the rewiring.
I'm just going to float into the cosmos. Be sad.
Well, hey, man, your folks still need you to get your tasks done so that they can escape the ship safely without the imposter killing them. I believe in you.
I was distracted by the light.
Where you going, Matt?
The light, or was it the bulge? We'll never know.
TJ, why are you following me?
Because you're suspect.
Task.
I'm working, dude. All you're doing is following
You're not
me.
where you're pretending to work. I know what you're doing.
I thought I did at least one task.
You're following me. I've done
at least one.
Wait.
task.
Wait.
Any tasks?
There's too many people around me. I don't like this.
All right, Matt, you're sounding a little paranoid over there. Are you good?
These guys are still. I've ran into every single person here. They keep following me, but I keep juking them out with my mad envy.
No, I gotta go. Somebody help.
Shakira is always yelling for help.
I did this. I swear to God, I did this. Guys, I did this.
Man.
I'm not telling you.
I did the task.
Okay.
I haven't done one task. I'm just running.
Well, Shakira,
you haven't done any tasks.
Tasks are important, Shakira.
I can't because that task took too long. It takes too long, and then I can see people coming close to me, so I don't even want to bother.
Well, hey, Shakira, we need
back up.
cheering you on.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Matt, you gotta be safe here. You gotta be safe here. You gotta get that task done right now. We believe in you.
Help me, chat. Help me, chat.
Upload those files, Matt. Come
Power
on.
the chat.
Task complete.
God damn it! How do I clean the?
What's Goo doing in there?
Supposed to do?
Doing there, Goo?
It's taking forever.
Whoa.
Yeah, Goo's kind of.
All right, no. You know what?
Emergency meeting?
Yep.
Oh
Yes.
God.
Yep.
Let's see who it is.
Let's discuss.
What?
I think it's Goo. You know what? Because he was in the room I was just in, and I double backed because I didn't trust his crown on his face, and he was gone. And you know what was in that room? Event was in that room. He disappeared.
Matt might be onto some good knowledge here, guys.
If y'all vote for Gugad and did not vote for Gugad last time, shame on you. Because I be knowing. I told you I be knowing. We didn't vote.
So you say
I don't
Gugad?
have the evidence.
Yeah.
That's not enough evidence. I just told you.
Not enough
You gave me
evidence.
good evidence this time. I'm talking about the last time.
Okay, that's fair. Fair enough.
And you know what,
Where's
Matt?
God?
You're acting pretty trustworthy, so
thank you.
I'm gonna believe.
I don't know.
I'm gonna vote to space Gugad.
Oh, will Gugad be the imposter? We're about to find out.
Who voted me?
Yep.
Spaced.
And it's in. Who is it? Gugad was the imposter. Let's go.
I told you guys. I've got the juke moves. I double back. You got double back, guys.
Matt, I apologize for blaming
you. Voted for me.
Wait.
Apology.
Gugad, he got spaced.
I apologize.
Who was Gugad?
So Matt, it was Gugad. Gugad was the imposter. Matt, what was going through your mind when you saw Gugad in the admin room, huh?
Wait a minute.
I saw him, and then I was like, you know what? What's in that corner? What's in that corner? I was like, I'm gonna leave. Double back.
Could you tell
double back? He was gone.
Who the hell
I was
is
like, you know what?
Gugad?
I don't know, but you know what? We just ejected him in space.
Who is Goo God?
I just got word in my ear that it's the game coordinator, so you guys better watch out for Goo God next time. They know what they're doing.
Oh, thanks, game coordinator.
Inside job.
Yeah,
Who even knew
Inside hit on Zoc.
You got space.
Like extra players here. We got extra players. Like you got. That's not cool. They're like shoo-ins.
It happens.
They've been practicing
Chat,
all day.
what did you guys think about that game? Let's see what the chat thought about that game. Ooh, someone in the chat said, "Who in the world is Google?" It was Goo God, but Lord One.
Thank you.
We appreciate you asking. And look, we got a message from Dapper in the chat saying, "Wait, I think Red is Goo God. I am not Goo God. I'm raising my hands. I am not Goo God. I'm not in the game. I am just the host."
Great, we got a mystery coordinator called Goo God. Call themselves Goo God.
That's a good theory.
Rolling around here, killing me first. Thanks. Thanks, Goo God.
That was my favorite moment.
controller of the game.
So it's a risky move, but he went
thanks.
right to the top.
We rehearsed 20 times. No one ever heard of Goo God until now.
I know, right?
It's an underdog sent in from who knows where. But guys, up next, we have a very special guest here to talk about their upcoming show on Prime Video. So stay tuned. You won't want to miss it.
Come on.
Knock it off, Todd.
I think Amber's been pretty clear about how she feels. I'm nothing like my dad. I want to be just like you.
I fought to keep this planet safe. Your power's got to be due any day now, son.
Morning. I'm scared, Dad. What if I can't do this?
Follow me. Slow down. Land. I said land. Stop! Get up.
I'm actually getting used to this a little.
That's not good.
You need to be better. After everything he's done, how can I live up to all that?
You need to decide what kind of hero you want to be.
That was you in the blue and the yellow. Why don't you meet the team after school?
May we count on you in the future?
Yeah, I think so.
And bored of this.
Son, we need to talk. What I'm about to tell you will change everything.
I wasn't ready before. Now I am.
You being a superhero is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. Now take me flying or I'm gonna tell everyone you're invincible. Sorry, not sorry.
Welcome back to CLICKSPORT-2 Pre-Goo. We have a special guest joining us now. He's an American comic book writer known for co-creating The Walking Dead and writing Ultimate X-Men, Irredeemable Ant-Man, and Marvel Zombies. He's here to talk to us today about his new series on Prime Video, Invincible. I want some big pog champs in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, and a big warm welcome for Robert Kirkman.
Hello.
Hey, Robert, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. We're very much looking forward to Invincible over here. How are you doing today? And are you looking forward to playing some Among Us?
I'm, a little skeptical. We'll see how it goes. This might be my first time, maybe, but excited to be here, and hopefully I win. This is a game where you can win, right?
Yeah, there's multiple people can win. You can be a champion out here, Robert. We're looking forward to it. So Invincible is coming out tomorrow on Amazon Prime, and I for one am very, very excited. I totally might have watched the trailer 7-10 times by now. You wrote the original comic book. Could you give us a brief overview on what Invincible is all about for the chat?
Yeah, Invincible is the story of Mark Grayson, who is an average American teenage boy, but his father just happens to be Omni Man, the greatest superhero who's ever lived, and he's kind of grown up in his father's shadow, wanting to follow in his footsteps, and as the series begins, he's doing just that. He's getting his powers, he's entering into his father's superhero world, and he's finding out that it is not everything he had hoped it would be. It's a little bit more dangerous, a little bit more terrifying, a little bit more scary, and he may or may not be prepared for that.
Wow, that sounds like a lot. There's definitely a lot of responsibility that comes with the job of being a superhero. When you were creating this, I would have to say, what really drove you in creating the Omni Man, and what made this character happen?
Gosh, Omni Man? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that the idea was me and the co-creator Corey Walker wanted to do something that had everything that you can get out of a superhero story all in one story. We wanted to be able to do horror-based stories, adventure-based stories, sci-fi-based stories, and kind of explore every corner of the superhero world, and have it be housed in one book. So it's kind of like a everything in the kitchen sink approach to superheroes. So we thought that would be a lot of fun.
Well, I love that. Is there anything that you would like to call out, like maybe your favorite scene that's in the trailer? My personal favorite is definitely the hammer spin, or the Warhammer spin to the chest. That was definitely my favorite moment. Is there a favorite moment for you?
I think the Battle Beast moment is a big it's a big one. I love the Omni Man, if it is Omni Man flying through the city and the with the red. Ooh. I think that's a good scene. But I don't know, the stuff that's in the trailer, I have to say, is really the tip of the iceberg. Once people actually get to see what's inside this show and what you're going to be experiencing when you watch the show week to week, the trailer is absolutely nothing compared to what you're going to be getting.
Well, my goodness, I am very much looking forward to it. And you have such a stellar cast in this show. When you were writing, was there a specific actor that you had to have for the show because their voice was just perfect for the role?
I'm always after Ed O'Neill, and one day I'll get him. But not this time. No, I think that our cast is absolutely stellar. I can't believe we have J.K. Simmons, Sandra Oh, Gillian Jacobs, Zazie Beetz, Stephen Yun, good buddy of mine from working on Walking Dead. I think was the absolute perfect mark. I couldn't imagine anyone else playing these characters. Seth Rogen's coming in to play Alan the Alien. It's just crazy that characters that I've been writing for almost 2 decades are now being portrayed by this A-list cast, and through these actors, I'm getting to know these characters all over again, and it's really, really cool.
Yeah, that must be such a wonderful experience to see something that you've been working on for so long come to such a wonderful medium, especially coming to Amazon Prime. This is going to be really, really an amazing experience for you and for the whole cast as well. This had to be fun to work on. How long does it take to develop and build an animated series like this?
This season, with all the development and everything, took the better part of 3 years. A lot of that was ramp-up work that isn't going to be there when we move on into the next season. So it's not like this show is going to take 3 years every season. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of work getting the design work done and getting the pipeline built, if that's an animation term that I can throw in here to make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. It's there was a lot of work that went into this, but we're really happy that people are finally getting to experience this show tomorrow, and we're really excited to see what people think of it.
Well, it is wonderful to hear, Robert, and as I said earlier, I'm very much looking forward to seeing this show tomorrow. You've worked with Dan Fogler before, right? Let's bring Dan back in here.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, man.
Wow, look at this.
How you doing, Bob?
How you doing?
How's it
Here
going?
we are.
How do you two?
I'm doing okay.
How do you two know each other?
I'm on a headset. Oh, we go way back from Walking Dead premieres and things like that.
You got it, man. We rubbed elbows on the red carpet, literally once. Shook your hand, but we haven't really. I'm so excited to actually have this moment to talk to you, man. Like, it's because I've been a fan of The Walking Dead since the comic book, and
that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, and I just want to. I mean, I have you to thank for getting to play, as a comic book fan, getting to play a character that exists in the comic books, man. And so that's really cool. I got to play Luke, and now he made it past the head on the pike, so that's nice too. I'm looking forward to season 11, man. So this is like the first time we're actually talking to each other. So how you doing?
Yeah. Dan is in what I like to call the later seasons, which are the Robert doesn't go to set very often seasons.
I see.
But yeah, I mean, most of my work is done working with the writers in Los Angeles and things like that. I don't get out to Georgia as often as I used to, which is a shame. But Dan, no, your Luke has been amazing. I'm happy that you outlived the head spike sequence, and I think we've got some really great stuff in store for you in season 11.
Well, that's great,
Misty.
It's great to hear you guys. Sorry about that, Dan. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm excited too, man. Very, very excited to get back to work, and I'm excited for Invincible. I've been a fan of that for a while. Love Die. Just a big fan of your work.
Oh my gosh!
And I think, and I was wondering. My question for you was: is it Otley? Is he doing the same animation? Is it the same artist doing the animation?
Otley, unfortunately, is off working at Marvel drawing Spider-Man.
Okay.
But Corey Walker, the original series artist and co-creator of the series, is doing all of the character designs for the series. So yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
amazing.
he brings an amazing level of authenticity to the series and is making sure that the show is matching the comic book perfectly. It's really great.
I love how bloody
That's
it gets,
honestly,
man.
Ooh, it gets very, very bloody. And real quick, Dan, we're going to be taking some questions from the chat. And so, chat, we just want to give you guys a moment. If you guys have any questions for Robert or Dan or the both of them, feel free to drop them in the chat right now. And our mods are gonna pick a couple of those questions and put them up on screen for us to read. But you guys have such great chemistry together, long history of working together, and as Dan mentioned, he knows of your work, and so that is honestly, it's so great to hear you guys just vibing together here on this Pre-Goo show. So we're gonna wait a moment for these questions, but after the questions, we're also gonna be giving away a couple items from Invincible. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. And Dan, tell us more about how excited you are for Invincible. We want to hear more about this.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys read the comic book. You should go back. It's an excellent comic book. What struck me about it was that you have this world where basically, like, what if your dad is Superman, and what if you start to like, he's your dad, so you start to gain his powers, and it's the powers of a super god. So how does a teenager deal with that? I love all those concepts, just trying to get through high school with superpowers, and but they're mega powers. So he gets hurt, like that scene. I love the scene where his dad is teaching him how to fly, and he's basically like, slow down, and it's in the trailer, and he can't, and that's great. It's humanizing, and like I said, it's rare that you see a super powered superhuman like Superman bleed, and these guys hit hard and they bleed, and that is what kept me coming back for more. I was like, oh, okay, this is vicious, and I really and Robert's a master of that. You should check out his other stuff too. Die is even bloodier, and
I like to say I have a sickness. There's definitely something going on.
I watched a short clip of people reacting to Invincible, and Robert, they were calling you out. They were like, "Oh my goodness, Robert, what is going on here?" There was, I guess, the scene where like the people fly right through the crowd. That was amazing to see. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like Dan was saying, like, this is a series that focuses on characters that can break planets in half. And if you have two characters that can break planets in half that are going to be fighting with each other, those characters are going to be doing damage to each other. It's never violence for violence sake, though. It's always for the sake of story. I mean, this is a world where when two superheroes battle, they battle in a populated city, and there's not necessarily time to evacuate that city. And so it is kind of portrayed like a natural disaster, like a tornado coming through an area, and you really get to explore those ramifications and kind of deal with what it's like to live in this world and be affected by the various different superhero battles that could be taking place at any time. And I try not to say it's like a realistic take on superheroes, because it's really not. There's almost nothing realistic about this series. It's very, very unreal. But we do try to explore realistic consequences that I think a lot of superhero stories gloss over. So it's very bloody and very violent, but for a reason, because we want to kind of dig in and show the darkness of this world and just how dire things can get when these monumental fights happen. And the monumental fights happen quite often.
I'm very much looking forward to that.
I should also say the thing that keeps me coming back to Robert's work, and also for the Walking Dead, is it's gore and it gets bloody, but at the center of it is real family drama, and you really care for the characters. And the same thing for in Invincible, where at the heart of it, it's a father and a son, and they're just trying to get along, and so that's why when you're watching The Walking Dead, or reading The Walking Dead, you can stick with it for a long time, with many different, with a huge ensemble of characters, and you feel like you're watching a great TV show already while reading the book, and you can go a long time without a kill, and that's why, because you really feel connected to the characters. Robert does that really well. Boss.
I've said before, but I've said before that what I really like to do is write heartfelt conversations people can have over tea. But I want to write those conversations in worlds where things can happen spontaneously to make those conversations entertaining. So a zombie can bust through the wall in Walking Dead and make anything interesting at any point, and in Invincible, superheroes can bust through the wall having a fight and make that interesting. But I really just love dealing with those interpersonal dynamics and getting to the heart of what makes people tick.
I got a question, Robert.
Go ahead, please.
So I heard that when you were first selling The Walking Dead as a concept, that
I know this one, yeah.
You pitched it and you said, it's a zombie story, but toward the end of it, there are aliens. Aliens come down, and I'm just wondering what's behind that story. And also the idea that you were like, there's also a story where you never wanted to do aliens, you just wanted to do the zombie story, and you thought,
Well, how do I dance around this answer without spoiling season 11 of the show? Let me see if I can figure that out.
Oh God! Wait, hold on.
But that's all I'll say. You may have a ray gun this season. I'm not going to be spoiling anything. But no, the series was pitched to Image Comics very early on in my career at a time when there had never been a successful zombie series. And Jim Valentino, who was the publisher at the time, read the pitch, which the pitch was more or less exactly what we ended up doing with the comic. It was, zombie drama, blah, 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 nothing really special, but, that's what we're diving into, like a true, zombie story. And he said, there hasn't really been any successful zombie comics. This needs a hook. I'm not really going to accept this as is. There needs to be something else that's going to, give an audience a chance to latch onto this, which is a great thought. I just, was on the phone with them, and they were turning my book down, and I didn't have a hook, and so just on the phone, I just kind of went, the zombie stuff with the zombies, apocalypse. That's all just aliens. That's all just aliens that are using the zombies to weaken, civilization so that they can take over the planet. That is the plot of Plan 9 from Outer Space. I didn't know it at the time, and they didn't know it at the time. And so Jim Valentino was like, "Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that gives it a hook. That's really cool. Okay, book approved." And then we were kind of off to the races. And once we were approved, Image is not approving scripts or like overseeing the production of the comic. They kind of let you do what you do, which is what makes the company so great. So it wasn't until the first issue was published that the marketing director Eric Stevenson, who's the publisher of the company now, called me up and he goes, "Hey, I read the first issue. It's really good, but I didn't see any hints as to what was going on with this alien subplot that you were telling us about. Did I miss something, or are you going to start working that stuff in next issue, or what's going on?" And I said, "Eric, I lied to you guys so that you pick up the book. I'm really sorry. There's no aliens in this book until season 11 of the show." And he said, the book's probably better for it. That's okay. And we've been great friends ever since.
That's awesome, man.
Well, gosh darn it. Dan, Robert, thank you guys so much for giving us a quick rundown, but we actually have a few items from Invincible to give away to the first 2 people in chat to answer this next trivia question correctly, okay?
Oh, cool.
So,
baby,
let's give them a couple of seconds. Everyone get ready, pay attention. Here's the trivia question. At the beginning of the series, Mark is a member of a race of peaceful aliens. What is this race called? Remember, the first 2 people to get this correct will win a prize, okay? So, let's see it, chat. This is your time to shine. Who wants to win a prize from Invincible? I know I do. Okay, so let's see who it's going to be. Let's see who's going to be. Drum roll, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. And it looks like the answer was Viltrumites, ladies and gentlemen. Boozy Raccoon, I see you in the chat. You got the answer. Boozy, the mods will be reaching out to you to make sure you get your prize. We've still got room for one more person in the chat. Viltrumite, we got, it looks like Lord 1 has also gotten it correct. So we've got 2 folks in the chat to answer the question correctly. The race is called Viltrumites. So congratulations on participating. Oh, and it looks like we have some questions coming in from the chat right now, Dan and Robert. So let's see these chats up on screen real quick.
What do we got?
All right. Broadway asks, what are the biggest challenges for adapting a comic to the screen, both for an animated series and live action?
Gosh, I mean, the challenges are somewhat different. There's less budgetary constraints for animation. I think that, honestly, a nuts and bolts answer is probably the best way to go. Adding motion and sound to things. There's a lot of scenes in the comic books that work because they're on paper, because you're looking at an image, you're reading words. Especially early on in Walking Dead, I would turn in scripts, and the producers and other writers would kind of give notes, and they'd be like, they can just nod, right? They don't have to say yes in every scene. And I'd be like, oh yeah, because like you can't nod in a comic book because it takes 2 panels to have a character nod, and that takes up too much space. And so yeah, there's things like that I had to learn along the way. That was very embarrassing and ego bruising, but that was fine. That was fine. But yeah, I mean, another good example of that is the Negan scene at the beginning of season 7. Adapted very accurately, and still pictures in the comics work one way. Moving pictures with sound, way more horrific. And so that scene, I think, is like 1,000 times more brutal than it ever ended up being in the comics. And so you got to kind of realize what you're working with there. When it comes to Invincible, we're kind of pushing that. And so it's made a lot of the most intense scenes that happened in the Invincible comic about 1,000 times more intense, just because the emotion comes through more, and the sound and everything enhances things to a place where it's just really, really crazy.
Well, thank you so much for answering that question, Robert. We got another question coming in from Z Colonel, who is actually my cousin. Real quick, Robert, is Invincible part of a larger world, or will this be a standalone series?
I mean, it's a standalone series that features a larger world. I think that as it progresses from season to season, you will see that the world of Invincible is as expansive as an MCU, as a DC universe. You know, there's 1,000 different characters and different things going on that we'll be kind of seeing through Invincible's point of view. But for the most part, the plan, I would say, is to keep it contained within one series, which is what we did with the comic books.
Well, that's great to hear. We got one more question coming in from Alone Humans. How do you balance superpowers between everyone in Invincible? How did that balancing section work, I guess?
Honestly, not well. You know, thankfully, I think most characters in Invincible have the powers of super strength, and a lot of them have flight, and there's not that much variation at times. You know, there's your characters like Adam, Eve, Robot, and things like that. But you know, I get questions a lot of times where it's like, who could win a fight, Alan the Alien, or you know, Conquest, or Omni Man? And it's like, I've never really sat down on paper and ranked everybody exactly. So sometimes Alan the Alien is way stronger than he needs to be, and it organically works. And I'm sure it's going to work great in the animated series. But I think pinning those things down in that kind of level of specificity just kind of backs you into a corner writing-wise, and so I always try to avoid that. So when people ask me questions like that, I usually try to ramble long enough to where they don't notice that I didn't really answer the question, and that's usually how I do it.
Perfect. Well, Robert, thank you so much for answering that question. We got another question coming in from Lord One. Dan, if you could make a comic, what would it be about?
Oh, well, glad that you asked. I have 3 comics out now from Heavy Metal Magazine.
Wow.
Moon Lake, which is my homage to heavy metal, movie, and like Twilight Zone and Tales from the Crypt. And then I got Brooklyn Gladiator, which is my dystopian sci-fi cautionary tale. We're actually going to make that into a movie, which is very exciting. And then Fishkill, which is the prequel to it, which is like a modern noir, and it sets up Brooklyn Gladiator it's like Chinatown, you know, with the detective story. But yeah, check those out. And Robert, man, if you ever, I'll send them to you too. I'd love to hear your feedback, brother.
Please do.
Yeah. Yeah. So I love comics. I've been trying to make comics for a long time. My first love was Heavy Metal Magazine and Heavy Metal the movie, and so now I'm like making books with them. So it's really cool. I was wondering, are you gonna do an animated Walking Dead show, Robert?
I'm sorry, you're cutting out. What was that?
I said,
hear you. What was that? No, I'm joking. You know, I don't know. Never know. We'll see. Here, I'll just drink this water.
Oh, anything is possible. Ooh, he's sipping on the water right now. But we've got 2 more questions coming in from the audience. Okay, let's get that next question up on the screen real quick. Pointless Act asks, how closely will Invincible, the series, follow the comic book?
Very closely, actually. I mean, there's a lot of big events that make up the Invincible comic, and if you don't adapt those events, then it just isn't Invincible. The thing that we are changing is sometimes we're going to be changing the order of those events. Sometimes we'll be moving things around and having things that happened way later in the comic book series happen a little sooner. And in rearranging things, I'm hoping that we will provide diehard comic book fans with something that is still, you know, somewhat shocking and kind of unexpected. Even though some of the events are a little similar, and we're also you know, expanding a lot of events and taking things that were a little bit you know, less focused on in the comic and focusing on them more. And I think we're injecting a lot of character and stuff into the show that we didn't really have the space to do in the comic book. But for the most part, you know, all the greatest hits that you're looking for, that you're dying to see in animated form, will totally be there.
Ooh, that sounds like the dream. We got one final question coming in from the audience. We're going to have this one up on the screen right now. Angel Wolf 2219 asks, how soon is Invincible going to be released? I'll let you guys take that one.
In a matter of hours. Very soon. The official
Very, very
release
soon.
date is tomorrow, the 26th, but it is entirely possible that you know, it will drop sooner than that. We'll see.
Well, you know, that is wonderful to see. I hope the chat is excited, you know, as excited for the show as I am. Robert, Dan, thank you guys so much for being here for the quick questions. We're going to be back shortly with some more Among Us and a few more Invincible giveaways right after this.
What is the Crown Channel?
We're bringing you original gaming and pop culture entertainment.
Without further ado, your coach is Ammunition.
Oh my God! Chelsea, Okay, I'm so.
I'm sending that to my buddies right there. Mighty fine.
Get out! Get out!
Oh, come on. What is this game? 20 more seconds.
Yes.
Do we see spiders?
Sophie Dio says, he in the balloon. All caps.
The chat has decided to show mercy and has chosen pink lemonade.
Alex says I want to be a toaster.
We're here. We're ready.
I'm the worst person to have on your team in Apex Legends.
Right here, guy. There we go.
I love you.
I don't think Twitch has ever done something like this.
I fought to keep this planet safe. We are left to wonder who will save us now. This is the beginning of a long journey, son. What I'm about to tell you will change everything.
I can do this! This superhero thing is destroying my GPA.
Yeah, in an earlier game, I looked.
Welcome back to ClickSport-2 Pre-Goo here on the Crown Channel, your entertainment destination for the best of gaming and pop culture. If you haven't activated the command center, check it out in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen to customize your viewing experience and to see some more great content. We're here with the cast of ClickSport-1 and the creator of Prime Video's brand new series, Invincible, Robert Kirkman. Y'all, are you guys ready for some Among Us? Are you guys ready to find out who the imposter is and do some tasks?
So ready.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Let's listen to
stay away
me.
from me.
So
God.
looking forward to this.
Ooh.
Let's get right into this. Now, Robert, you mentioned that you are a little new to the game. Are you ready to do your tasks?
So ready.
Perfect. Let's get it going, guys.
No.
PJ, what's going through your mind right now as you walk around the ship?
This is a different map that I've never played before, so it shall be interesting.
Okay, I see you guys. Well, it's quick to learn. You just got to go towards those tasks, and it's going to be a sweet, sweet little time. Matt, we see you walking around with. Is that a space hamster you have?
It is a space hamster. It's my best friend. I've had him since I was a little boy, and he goes wherever I go.
Oh, man, I don't know how to do it.
How does it breathe? It's in a little bubble.
Why, everyone's in the same room. Why?
Yes, everyone moves.
Suspect.
What are you asking for?
Now there's power in numbers. Let's see how
I'm
it goes.
alone, just by myself, walking in circles.
I'm just. I'm playing detective.
Task.
Chill out.
All right, I don't know what I did,
Chill
but I completed
out.
the task.
Josh, I saw you complete that task, and I want to say you just did it perfectly. Okay, I believe in you. Your
Thank
teammates
you.
believe in you right now.
I'm just.
Oh, emergency meeting!
Actually, I did that by mistake,
Uh-oh.
guys.
That
I
is-
thought I was.
That's ridiculous.
That is how you get thrown off the ship, TJ. Okay, you better watch out.
Yeah, TJ.
I'm a vote, TJ.
No, let's just skip the vote. Skip the vote. Come on.
Yeah, of course you
How
want
do
to
I-
vote, huh?
Oh, you voted. How you say skip the vote and then you vote?
It says
That's
He's acting
shady,
very
sis.
suspicious.
That's very.
Wait, what?
Oh my
shady.
God.
Guys, are you serious?
What the hell?
You shouldn't have voted.
You broke my heart.
Oh my God.
You lied.
Or TJ. Oh, no one was ejected.
Oh, nobody was.
Not enough votes. It wasn't a majority vote,
Not
so he
enough
wasn't shot out into space.
Oh my God, get away.
Oh, okay.
Or
I'm
drop
just scared of everyone.
off of
now.
this
All right, here we go.
Just stay away
cloud
from me.
city.
So Robert, right now, is this one of the first times you've played Among Us, or do you have any past experience, maybe with some family members, possibly?
Does it show? My son has played this, but he did not tell me what I should be doing. he offered no help whatsoever, which is common with him. Hopefully he's watching.
What have I done?
There's a reactor meltdown.
What's happening?
I don't even know where to go.
Oh,
Trying to get to the reactor room.
Goodness gracious.
What are you guys doing?
Oh my god.
Please don't
I
kill
don't
me.
know. I don't know what happened.
Everyone's.
I'm heading to the reactor
away
room
from
right
me.
now.
Where's the reactor?
I don't know how to get into it.
Oh.
TJ.
Guys,
Josh, you gotta open up that door. There you go.
I'm following TJ, man.
No.
What happens in the reactor room?
Oh no, that's the wrong thing.
There we go.
I need somebody else in the reactor room, and I need them now.
There we go. I got it.
There's currently a meltdown. The imposter's about to win. The imposter's about to win if nobody else gets to the reactor.
Oh my god!
Shakira is our winner, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some PogChamps in the chat for Shakira.
I knew it was Shakira.
No, you
I
didn't.
knew it was her. Yeah, I did. I was scared of you. I was running.
Well, if you guys didn't all come together.
Man, oh man.
Well, that was a smooth move, Shakira. You just killed everybody on the ship in one sweep. How do you feel right now?
Thank you.
Wow.
I feel victorious. I feel like I'm the best. I'm number one, and will always be number one.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Robert, if you had to drop an invincible character in here, what would they do to the whole ship?
I'd probably, I would drop Battle Beast in here, and Battle Beast would just massacre everybody on the ship. Just, immediately, and there wouldn't be any who's the imposter. You would know because you'd be dead.
Oh dear. Okay, so no Battle Beast on the ship, please. Matt.
Sounds like a fun game to me.
But,
whatever.
It does seem like a fun game. Matt, how do you feel about that round?
She knew this was a map we did not practice, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna trick these guys and I'm gonna sabotage it. And she knew we'd be lost. And I secretly think that Josh was helping. I don't know why. I don't trust him. That's what I'm gonna say about that. I think they're teaming up.
Wow.
Okay.
I was the first one to the reactor room. I was Jack Bauer on that.
Yeah, you were the first one, and we still died.
I still can't believe you guys voted against me. My people voted. I hit the button by
I
accident.
skipped the vote, TJ.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, I skipped.
I didn't, TJ.
Come on, guys. I thought we were friends.
I definitely.
We're all friends until you join the ship.
Yeah.
This is like Monopoly.
That's true. The truth.
This game ends friendship.
All right.
I did one task.
Robert,
I just did one task.
Yes.
Did you learn anything from that next one that we're going to pull into this next round of Among Us?
No.
Okay. Well, hey, Robert, it's all good. I hope you had a ton of fun, and thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell the folks watching when and where they can see Invincible?
Yes, Invincible is going to be on Amazon Prime. That is Amazon Prime on March 26th, which is tomorrow. And it is, again, possible that it might drop a little earlier than that.
Ooh, we do love an early drop over here. Guys, in the chat, make sure you guys all go check out Invincible this weekend on Prime Video. Before we let you go, let's take one last look at the Invincible trailer.
Come on.
Knock it off, Todd.
I think Amber's been pretty clear about how she feels. I'm nothing like my dad. I want to be just like you.
I've fought to keep this planet safe. Your power's got to be due any day now, son.
Morning. I'm scared, Dad. What if I can't do this?
Follow me. Slow down. Land. I said land. Stop! Get up.
I'm actually getting used to this a little.
That's not good.
You need to be better. After everything he's done, how can I live up to all that?
You need to decide what kind of hero you want to be.
That was you! In the blue and the yellow? Why don't you meet the team after school?
May we count on you in the future?
Yeah, I think so. And bored of this.
We need to talk. What I'm about to tell you will change everything.
I wasn't ready before. Now I am.
You being a superhero is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. Now take me flying or I'm gonna tell everyone you're invincible. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, Robert, thank you so much for joining us today on the Pre-Goo Show. You have been such a wonderful guest, and we are all looking so much to Invincible. It's going to be an amazing show. Can you quickly just remind everybody when and where they can watch this?
Oh, that is going to be March 26th, which is tomorrow on Amazon Prime. It's going to be awesome. Again, might drop earlier than March 26th. Could be available now. Who knows?
Who knows? Well, Robert, thank you again for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for coming out here and playing some Among Us with us. We had an amazing time with you.
This was totally fun. I would do this again in a heartbeat. So this was awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime. Robert, we'll see you back soon, okay?
I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. See you then. Well, guys, you're watching CLICKSPORT-2 Pre-Goo right here on the Crown Channel. It's time for another giveaway. Who doesn't like free stuff? I know I like free stuff. So chat, you know how this works. The first 2 people to guess this trivia question right will win, okay? So guys, here's the question on screen right now. What does Marcus Sebastian Grayson's father do in the comic book series? I mentioned it a little bit earlier, guys, so this is kind of a callback to what Robert was talking about. So you better have been taking notes and paying attention, all right? So who is going to be the first person in the chat, or the first 2 people in chat to guess this answer? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the drum roll going. Oh, this is a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, I see Muscle in the chat. He is a novelist and he is a superhero, aka the Omni Man. Ladies and gentlemen, Muscle, the mods will be reaching out to you to give you your prize, but congratulations on getting that answer correct. There is 2 parts to that answer, novelist and superhero, okay? Now, those are 2 big part of that question. But look at that. Look at those answers in the chat. I know, I think Yath just said in the chat, wrote it. I mean, I don't know if that one's going to count as an answer, but Muscle, you definitely got it right. So GG to you, my friend. Let's switch gears and jump back in with the cast of CLICKSPORT-1. Shakira, what was the most memorable moment of CLICKSPORT-1 for you?
Oh, man. The most memorable moment. I'd have to say my outfit. Because it was so cool.
That was my favorite moment.
Yeah, thank you, Zach. Yeah, I thought the outfit was really awesome and ridiculous, and the whole experience was just kind of odd, to say the least. It was so much fun. But if I had to rank, it would definitely be the outfits, then it would be the players were really interesting, and your outfits were really cool too. And that's it. Look at those 2 things. The players and my outfit.
Well, the CLICKSPORT-1 was definitely far out there, and I think that was what made it the best. And so, I mean, did you get to keep your outfit, Shakira?
Did I get to? No. Do I have it? Yes.
Oh, okay. And that definitely sounds like the dream. Matt, do you have a favorite player on the show? I want you to answer this one carefully because I was a player on the show. So, did you have any favorites?
You were amazing, but I found Dexter on TikTok, and he's got cool. I follow him, and he's got a really cool band, and yeah, so he's pretty cool. We can be tight too, man. Just send me your info. We can be tight. You know, I'm down. We
can be friends.
You know, but right now he's my boy on TikTok. That's my TikTok boy.
And yeah, Joe was an amazing person in CLICKSPORT-1, and yeah, honestly, the whole cast was amazing. TJ, did you have any memorable moments?
Oh man, it was so many, but I think like the moments between takes, I was just having fun with these guys. We're just making fun of each other, and doing voices and impersonations and yoga cycles and all kind of stuff. That was some good moments there.
Tell me more about these yoga cycles you participated in.
Oh, it's but you warm up and you do yoga cycles and you just get yourself centered and ready to go, and you get into character and
okay.
Yeah.
When you did that.
Okay. Well, I like the sound of that. It sounds like a wonderful time. But before we dive into CLICKSPORT 2, let's take another look back at CLICKSPORT 1.
It is I, Zoc Aventes, gatherer of gamers,
Here to insist upon my revenge on the planet Earth.
5 teams will compete over the next 3 days to determine who is the greatest player in the known universe!
100% skill, 0% luck.
Are you ready to slay this competition, Queen?
We're gonna go show Zaki Poo what we got. You have a nickname for him already? Yeah, Zaki Poo, bro. We text.
There's a lot going on. Inappropriate amount of belly is out.
I will gladly take a slow zombie any day.
I'm like worried that I don't dress cool enough to hang out with aliens.
Today I will banish all of you to the world of tanks.
Yes! Got him, let's go! They're ramming! Oh, no!
This is outstanding! It's thrilling!
Bottom line is we're gonna kick some zombie butt.
I brought my guns, baby. Are you gonna do what needs to be done?
I'm gonna kill him.
Let's see what you're doing.
It is craft, spear, and kill 3 zombies.
Oh, I don't have a gun. Bro, I'm gonna go Mike Tyson on these zombies.
Yeah, fine, let's go.
This is how many kills we got. I've run out of paper. I've literally run out of paper.
My character has put away the gun. He's saying, you know what you can get, aliens? These hands.
Boom, baby.
Oh, sliced him in half.
They must be on sale, bro.
They are all...
The results are in. Bob and Red are crowned the best players in the known universe.
Yo, let's go, baby. Let's go, Bobby.
If you thought CLICKSPORT-1 was crazy, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm taking off.
Now that everyone is caught up on CLICKSPORT 1, let's talk for a moment about what you think is going to happen in CLICKSPORT 2. Josh, do you guys have anything that you guys think is going to come forward on CLICKSPORT 2?
Well, I think there's going to be a lot of mollusks for one thing, and
oh yeah,
just multiple bulges everywhere.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
multiple bulges. Okay. You think Zoc will find himself in another wormhole by any chance?
I mean, he's in the wormhole right now. When isn't he in the wormhole?
I like the sound of that. Dan, do you think Zoc might be shooting any more lasers out of body parts? What should we be expecting?
I mean, I hope so. Yes, I think there will be upgrades. Definitely different kinds of nipple lasers, like fire and ice. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Well, I mean, and I think also, magnetic powers might be fun. I think he, I think that I would love to do a thing where, he's hunting mollusks for their body armor, and he's like constantly upgrading his body armor. And I think it would be cool maybe at the end of one of the episodes when he's switching his armor, that the audience gets to choose what color armor or what style armor he wears. I think that would be fun, interactive stuff. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Shakir, what do you think?
Sounds dope.
Mollusks. Really into mollusks. You can do anything else, but that's the route you want to take, and hey, I'm for it.
That's what he has at his disposal. I mean, he's got a planet just full of multicolored mollusks, massive mollusks.
He rides them
to make his body armor.
Yeah, to make his body armor. He trains them. He rides them. He milks them.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
okay.
There's going to be a lot
What
of
a relationship
going on.
Yeah, I'm not coming to Zock's planet. Matt, what are you looking forward to the most for CLICKSPORT-2?
I mean, you know, Dan talked about it earlier. It sounds like fun if it goes that route, man. Sounds like seeing Shakira just me shooting fireballs out of my hand. That sounds amazing. I'm down. Let's 100%. Let's shoot this tonight. Let's go. Let's go.
Tonight. I don't know what we're waiting for, but let's see. This sneak peek will give us a little bit more info about what CLICKSPORT has in store for us.
This power, the Wi-Fi waves of Earth. I could use this to take over this feeble, insignificant planet. But you, Bob and Red, I can't get you out of my mind. Why? You have conquered my gauntlet, and for that, I must turn you to goo. So, what do you say, Earthlings? One more CLICKSPORT. Never good anybody. Unless, of course, you become goo.
My. What did you guys think of that?
That looks good. Did we get an upgraded budget? That looks awesome.
I think we did, yeah.
Upgraded budget from
TJ,
$0.
any initial response to that? Sorry, TJ. Any thoughts after seeing that trailer?
Yeah, dude. It's exciting. I mean, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to just watching it. Even though hope I'll be in it, I'm excited to watch it. It's great.
Shakira, did you have any thoughts after seeing that? I know we just semi-cut you off. I apologize. What are your thoughts on the trailer?
He looks so mad. He looks so mad, and he's coming back to avenge. And so, if I was a gamer, I'd watch out.
What about you, Dan?
Yeah, I always wanted to be tall. I think that if I get to be Galactus size, and I'm just just chowing down on planets, salting and peppering planets, and just that sounds fun to me.
Hot sauce.
Just, don't do the planet with my family on it, okay? That's all I ask.
Alderaan. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Too soon.
I'm very excited. Oh yeah. I'm very excited about all the goo. There's so much goo.
Yeah.
And that just came out of an improv. I mean, it's like so funny. I love how all of this, all of these little funny, like the ad campaign is like, this is the whole pre-goo, and that came out of, I'm not going to say his name, but we had a buddy that we used to hang out with, who we based this character on. Dern's voice is based on this character. He's like a real person, and he ate everything with his hands. Everything was just just like fast food, just like a steak, just anything, spaghetti, and he would just, do you want some? And just put some on your plate, and he would gesture, hey, what's that? And you just get some glue on your face, and he's like, hey. So we were like, oh, hey, let's get gooey. That's where that came. That's where that came out of, man. And that was such we used to crack up with that, and now it's the ad campaign for this whole thing. It's hysterical. And we have Goo God.
Well, you know what? It's always great when art imitates life. I personally am hoping I can come back and win it. A second season. Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have in store for us.
Yeah, Zock's coming for you, Red.
Oh,
okay. Well, maybe that's what I want.
I'm going I'm going to talk like Zoc this entire game. Are we playing again?
Well, perfect. Well, we are going to play again here in a moment, but have you guys watched Crown Channel's Fight Night with Action Jackson and Chelsea Bites? Let's take a look at what's coming in the next episode here on the Crown Channel next Wednesday, March 31st.
I'm already visualizing that crown on my head. Let's fight.
Welcome back. We're going toe-to-toe. See who comes out on top.
I feel like a green today.
I'm going to do 2-2. Okay, the key here is to get out ahead of the pack real early.
So when they zig, you zag. That's the point. Yes!
This map is your kryptonite!
Whoa!
There's like a point system?
I'm good. Top 30, baby!
Oh, shoot! Chelsea! Chelsea!
No way.
It was like a Lion King moment. I watched you go down.
Act like that was intentional.
And the winner of today's Fight Night for the Bell Fall Guys edition is Chelsea!
Let's see what I got today. This is awesome. It's the Intel 11th Gen CPU. I already have the 10th Gen CPU, so I am excited. It has 8 cores with 16 threads of processing power at 5 gigahertz max clock speed. If you're a streamer like me, you need to be able to play your games and stream at the same time. And this CPU can do both. Maximize your recording quality while maintaining in-game FPS. It has a ton of other powerful features that I'm going to explore as I build a desktop PC with the brand new Intel 11th Gen unlocked CPU this week on my stream. I can't wait to see you there.
We're back with ClickSport-2 Pre-Goo on the Crown Channel, your entertainment destination that combines the best of gaming and pop culture. Before we jump into another round of Among Us, let's give away some more free stuff from Invincible, the new series starting on Prime Video tomorrow. As before, the first 2 people in chat to answer this question correctly will receive a very special gift. So now everyone pay attention, because here's the question, ladies and gentlemen. What are Marcus Sebastian Grayson's superpowers? You better be a fan of the comic book to get these questions, and I want them in the chat right now. So I'm looking over. Who's going to be our winner? Okay, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 superpowers that he has. Will anyone get any of them right? Let's find out right now with a fancy-dancy little drum roll. Muscle in the chat again with flight, super strength, and etc. Oh my goodness, Muscle, you must be a real big Invincible comic book fan, because you are out here with the questions. You were out here with the answers. Muscle, congratulations. And then Logan in the chat with invincibility. I don't know if the mods are going to take that answer as a correct one, but the mods are going to reach out to you, Muscle, 100%. And I'll let the mods decide if they're going to reach out to you, Logan. Wow, look at that, guys. It's time for our final game of Among Us. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready?
So ready.
Ready to go.
I am going to destroy all of you. I'm going to.
That sounds like a little bit of an imposter.
I'm turning the
Are we all gonna be in
God
character?
into goo.
Well, you know what? Why not? Let's be in character.
Yeah, let's all everybody be in character. Do this task.
Okay, not a problem.
I'm going to do this task.
Josh, excuse me.
I'm trying to swipe the card.
I'm believing you, Josh.
Whoop.
Ah. And do this other task.
I don't know how to do any of these tasks.
What task?
Dan, I believe in you. Overcome and adapt.
I have to get out of the botany bay and jettison myself.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, oh Lord!
Refueling the reactor!
Okay.
Right. Matt, you better get in there and do those tasks.
I am scared.
Zoc, why are you scared, Zoc?
You are the most evil.
Also,
oh,
Zoc,
hey, I'm ghost on the map, guys.
Right oh no! Help!
PJ, oh no, we're going back to Josh. Josh, What's going through your mind right now, my friend?
I just saw. Oh my God! There's a dead body.
Oh no!
Yeah, by the time you found my body.
We should turn the dead body to goo, shouldn't we?
I won't say who it is.
Let us vote on
Somebody kill
turning
me.
the dead body to goo.
Shakira is acting suspicious. She
How?
left the room. Josh just. I saw Josh leave a room, and then I saw you enter it.
I think she's
No, I
acting
don't think that's
suspicious
accurate.
as well.
I don't. Oh, then it's either Josh or Matt. And Matt, you're a little too vocal for my liking, so I'm gonna go with.
Don't listen to her, guys. It's a trap.
With Matt.
I think you're onto
I am.
What?
Yeah, I think. I think let's go ahead and vote for Matt.
TJ. What? TJ, you can't. You're dead.
God.
Couple votes being placed in. We've got
Shakira B.
Goo God's gonna be the last vote.
Somebody, please.
Don't worry, it didn't have majority, Shakira, so you get. Oh, never
No,
mind. I was wrong. Shakira's off the ship. Okay, you are gone.
You know what?
I thought you were safe too.
Live to
Wow.
see another day.
Wow.
Stay away
What y'all
from
be
me.
knowing?
Get away from me.
Oh, I can still play. I forgot.
I have no regrets. Huh.
I'm sure you don't.
Josh,
better
what are you
get those
doing?
rocks taken care of.
Trying
Red
to
card.
destroy these.
Oh my God, this car
Asteroid.
thing.
Where
I believe in you, Josh. Get those asteroids taken care of.
How do you do it? What is LS?
I must finish my tasks.
Yes, come
Ooh,
on.
there you go.
No tasks here.
Oh my goodness.
Great Zark.
Way to get those things done, Josh. I believe in you. Uh-oh.
I will
Oh,
seek revenge.
flew off the ship.
Oh, Matt, are you where's your hamster little friend? Oh, you got a dog now?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's Goo God is dead.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
so
how sad
good.
for Goo God. I am so sad for Goo God.
Y'all only have 3 more people here, guys. One of you has this imposter. If you don't vote the imposter off right here, the imposter will win. So who is it?
You know,
Josh, I believe you were not the killer.
I think the most dangerous person on this entire ship is the magnificent Zark of Endless.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, what y'all gonna do?
Leave.
I would never hurt a fly.
Yeah.
Wow,
You would hurt everybody else.
Well, guys, we're gonna go in for another game right now. So y'all hit play again, and we're gonna go for one more game. So let's get it going.
All right.
All right.
Dan, I gotta ask, or sorry, Zoc, I gotta ask, how did you feel about that game while you were murdering everybody?
I was filled with thrilling, exciting energy in my chakras. Everywhere I went, the Kundalini tingled in every cell as I flew by and slashed through people's heads and turned them into half people.
That was art. The way you explained that was just, it was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That it was amazing. TJ, what was going through your mind as you ran around that ship?
I was scared the whole time. And by the way, my name is Izel.
my bad.
Wait, what's going on?
We're going in for another game, so
okay.
buckle in and get your tasks done.
All right.
Oh. Matt, we're
I'm
watching
a
you
lot
and your beautiful little
quieter now.
blue-eyed dog. Look at you, just like dispensing those leaves. We love to see it. Shakira, how you doing down there?
You know, I'm working hard for money.
Are you though? Are you?
Yes.
Why is Josh so quiet here? Why is he quiet?
TJ, back away. TJ,
I'm trying to do the task.
TJ.
I don't trust you, man. I don't trust you.
Task 1.
Uh-oh.
Free character now.
The crew is
Take it
getting
away
a
from
little
me.
paranoid.
Oh!
I think we're back to normal now.
Get out of here.
Oh God, help me, good God. Are we in character?
Well, it's up to you, Zoc.
How do we
do
get
you
to
want
the
to be in
oxygen
character?
tank? Help!
We gotta get to the oxygen.
Oh, somebody help. We gotta get to that oxygen tank.
His code is what?
How do we get to the oxygen tank? We all gonna die, y'all.
Oh,
who's closer to the oxygen tank?
You want to follow
Who's
those
closer to the
blinking
tank?
yellow arrows? If you guys go to those blinking arrows and type in the code, you guys will be set.
I got one of them. I got one of them.
Oh my God, guys!
Lord.
Guys, I just saved the day.
Oh,
That was me. I did it.
There you guys go. Congratulations. You guys saved the ship from dying with no oxygen.
Josh is following me, y'all. He's the killer. He's following me. It's following me.
I don't know.
Oh, Josh.
Here it sounds like you might be.
Who's Machu? Who's Machu?
You guys gotta come together. Come on, I
Matt
believe
is
in you
Machu.
guys.
Oh, Matt's Machu.
Yeah.
Matt. Oh God, I knew it. Oh God. I thought you were
Somebody died?
Guys, you guys gotta go to the reactor. The reactor is being overloaded right now. You guys gotta get to the reactor.
Oh my
Oh God.
Who's closer to the
Oh,
reactor?
is this the reactor room?
Oh no!
I don't even know where I am.
Who is closer
Please
to
don't
the
hurt
reactor?
Oh no! I'm there. I'm there.
Two people at the reactor. You need
I'm on
two
one.
people
I'm
there.
on one.
One on one side.
Where's the?
I got the other one.
Okay.
Good job.
Perfect. Do that? No. Somebody did it. I was
You guys saved the ship again.
Oh,
Congrats.
come
I just found a
on.
dead body.
All right, listen.
Really?
Wait.
It was
me, Dan, and somebody else was in that room.
I killed myself.
Shakira was
pretty
in
sure
that
it
room.
was- I was
I think it
trying
was
to get
Josh.
to the reactor.
I think it was
right.
Josh, because Josh been like
has to be
following me
Josh.
around. And I was shooting him. I was too fast.
I was just trying to get my tasks done as I usually do. I'm the most task worthy of all of us. I get the tasks done.
All right.
You got the task done. You killed Matt. That was
Sounds
your
like a-
task.
I would not do that. That's one of my best friends.
I am voting for Goo God because of I'm holding a grudge from the first battle.
I agree.
Oh yeah, send Goo God
Forgot about
out into
Goo God.
space, guys.
Okay.
Oh, the votes are coming in.
Oh.
Who's gonna get tossed out? Oh,
Come on.
Oh, wah, wah.
That's a
Come
tie.
No one was ejected.
No one gets tossed out.
Oh, y'all just go wait till somebody else die, huh?
But you guys still have a lot of
Figure
tasks
this out.
to get done. If you guys get all your tasks done, the imposter automatically
go,
loses.
run.
I am a minion in a cowboy hat.
Nothing like a minion in a cowboy hat, am I right?
Nothing like a minion in the cowboy hat.
What you doing, chick?
We got
Oh,
TJ with his little
No,
hamster.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Why you following me around, TJ? That makes me nervous.
Because you walking into rooms and just very suspect. Very.
What's going on?
Walking into
Guys,
rooms.
the reactor is melting down
So that's why
again.
you're
I'm on
following
one.
me?
I'm on one side. I'm on one side. Somebody get the other side.
Oh!
There you guys go.
Somebody died?
Reactor is back up to normal.
Oh.
Thanks.
No.
Wait.
I see you, friend.
Oh no, guys, there might be
continue
another
my-
fallen
Oh my
comrade.
God.
Oh,
It was the great
yeah, we
Reactor.
do.
Who would have done such a thing? I think
You're
if it was
evil.
anybody, it was Shakira.
Why would it be Shakira?
Always
going.
Shakira is
blaming
moving,
other
she's
people.
completing her tasks.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
So
Josh, you
she-
were around that body.
That's come on. Y'all
I-
need to go ahead and know the vote.
I reported it.
It doesn't
Twice
mean
in
that
a
you're
row,
not.
Josh. That's a little
From the
suspect.
fourth dimension. I am Zoc.
I'm just saying.
Warning you from the fourth dimension. Thank you. You have avenged me all too late. All too late.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
That's
I
not
know it.
Finally.
Shakira be
I know it.
going.
Do the right thing.
I know it.
Don't win.
I will always be watching
the
my
great
back.
Jack of England.
I will always
gosh
be
darn it,
watching
guys.
my back.
Ooh.
You're gonna be washing your back, your own back. You gonna
I'll
wash?
constantly be shaving my back for you, Dern.
Impressive.
That is the sign of love and respect if I've ever seen one. Dan, tell me, what was Zoc feeling as he was going through that ship that round?
He was feeling betrayal from his good friend Dern, who stabbed him in the back literally while he was merely trying to save everyone in the ship.
Josh, how do you feel about that the accusation?
I only did what I was tasked to do, which was kill and sabotage.
Well, I will find you, Dern, because, Dern, you task me. You task me, and so I will have you, whether I have to chase you round the moons of Nebaris or through perdition's flames.
Why am I so good?
That does sound kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie, but Shakira, the controller of latency, how did that round go for you?
Listen, I can't say it enough. I've been knowing so much, and for no one to listen to me really just says so much about this group, and so much about my position in this group. I mean, you saw it. You saw what happened. You saw how it went down.
900 Shakira.
I did see how it went down. Definitely saw how it went down, but I think I remember you saying at the beginning, don't trust anyone. Matt, how did that work for the group?
You know, that last round was horrible. I trusted Josh. We were in the same room, and he just said that he would never betray me, and the first chance he gets, he kills me. And then lies about it to everybody.
Anyone.
He's supposed to be, I've known him 15 years.
When you did that?
I'm deleting you off my top 8 on MySpace, so you know. Wow. We're no longer MySpace friends.
Wow.
Yeah. Delete my Hotmail.
Wow. That's sad. Oh my god.
Breaking Dad MySpace.
Oh
my god.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, TJ, how did you feel about that round of Among Us?
I feel proud that I called out Josh for being the imposter. I knew it, so I feel proud.
You know, honestly, I am proud of you. And when Josh reported the body the second time, I was like, oh no, I think we know who it is. But you guys did an amazing job there. And guys, that actually brings us to the end of CLICKSPORT-2 Pre-Goo. Make sure you guys tune into CLICKSPORT-2 on the Crown Channel live this summer. But before we go, let's take one last look at the CLICKSPORT-2 trailer.
This power, the Wi-Fi waves of Earth. I could use this to take over this feeble, insignificant planet. But you, Bob and Red, I can't get you out of my mind. Why? You have conquered my gauntlet, and for that, I must turn you to goo. So, what do you say, Earthlings? One more CLICKSPORT. Never good anybody. Unless, of course, you become goo.
Thank you guys for joining me here on the Pre-Goo Show. Did you guys have fun?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Had a blast.
Had a blast. Good times.
Well, I'm glad you guys
You're
had a
great
blast.
host,
I'm
Red.
so thankful. Oh, thank you so much. That warms my little heart. I appreciate it, Josh. Josh, before we go, can you tell the folks where they can find you?
You can find me everywhere at Action Show Studios, as well as on Instagram at Jarsh's Drawings, where I do my drawings.
Ooh, Jarsh? I like the sound of that. Well, Josh, thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. And Shakira, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on the gram at Please Don't Call Me Shaq. Or else.
Or else. Okay. Well, Shakira, thank you so much for joining us. You have been an amazing guest on the show today. We really, really appreciate having you here. Matt, we're going to close it out. Well, not close it out with you, but Matt, tell us where we can find you.
Yeah, you can find me at MattChuV on Twitch, on Insta, and on Twitter too. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Matt. And I totally just noticed your sign in the background that says CLICKSPORT-2. So that is amazing. Thank you so much for joining us, Matt. You have a lovely day. And TJ, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on Instagram at TJ.
Well, TJ, it has been a pleasure to have you on the show today. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful day. And last but not least, Dan, where can we find you these days?
Oh yeah, I'm at www.foglersfiction.com and on Instagram at foglersfiction and Twitter at Mr. Dan Fogler. This was fun, man.
Oh. Dan, it was always, it's always a pleasure to work with you. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys have been a blast. You have a wonderful day. That's going to do it for us tonight. Be sure to tune in for CLICKSPORT-2 and all the other great programming we hear here on the Crown Channel. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of great content, ladies and gentlemen. Your entertainment destination that combines the best of gaming and pop culture. I'm your host, Red Vactor. You can find me at twitch.tv/RedVactor. Thank you all for joining us. Be sure to check out Invincible on Prime Video this weekend and be on the lookout for CLICKSPORT-2 this summer. Y'all have a wonderful night.